Hi everyone, it's Margaret Wallace-Duffy and welcome to Better Together as One, the Wellness Wake Up, Self-Care Made Simple. Well, I gotta tell you, we are so excited to be finally back in studio, and what a studio it is. Check out our new digs. We are so excited to have the studio renovated and to welcome new guests to share powerful stories that are designed to educate, empower, and inspire all of you to live well, better together. And today we've got a really interesting guest and a super important topic. Substance abuse disorder is certainly on the rise, as is mental health. And I gotta tell you, our guest today literally has brought me to tears in watching her YouTube channel. And that's why I reached out to her to have her on our show. This woman is not only a substance abuse advocate, she's a mother, and she's determined to make an impact and help others while sharing her journey so authentically. But before I introduce her, I want to share some staggering stats with all of you about mental health and addiction in our country. In 2020, there has been 2,422 overdose deaths. And in Canada, there's been 6,265. Now, in just January to March of this year, there's already been 722 deaths. And it's rising exponentially each and every day. And these numbers don't just impact those that are affected with addiction, but their families as well. And now that's why I'm so honored to have with me and to introduce to all of you, Sandra Murray. Welcome to Better Together as One.
Thank you.
You know, Sandra, when I happened upon your YouTube channel, where you and your son shared so authentically, so rawly, and with such passion and determination to make a difference, it brought me to tears for many reasons, because I know through my work as a therapist, I see the impact of substance abuse every day. Mm-hmm. But as a mother, watching your courage and your strength to share your story, to have an impact on others, was truly blew me away. So thank you for joining us. I'm really honored to meet you.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about how did you get to, from being a mom to now having a YouTube channel to talk about substance abuse with your son, Ben?
Wow, okay, well, Ben has been using for 10 years, almost half his life. And it's happened slowly, organically, like anything. I didn't think it was an issue. I know in high school he started smoking weed. I noticed his personality changing, and it wasn't the chill, I'm high, it was more aggressive, which isn't his personality. And as the years went by, it got worse. Mm-hmm. And getting it to YouTube, well, after a number of years, first of all, denial. I've gone through denial. Right. When I finally realized that it was an issue, getting help for myself, I learned I couldn't fix it. And really the YouTube channel came when there was a time a few years ago when Ben was overdosing regularly, and up to 3 times in one day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was hard. As a mom, it hurt, it was stressful, but I've since learned that when somebody has an overdose, they will give them naloxone, which will then put them into withdrawal. Hence, they go back out and use again. Mm. And so after being in and out of the hospital, I realized, we didn't get the support we needed. I didn't hear about support groups. We were on our own. It was ridiculous.
And scary.
And scary because each time Ben was closer to death. And, he has flatlined. And I don't try to be drama with the YouTube channel. I'm just being real. This is what happened. So skip ahead, he did spend some time in the hospital, and just to get him engaged in conversation was a challenge. And he knows that I've been keeping notes to write a book. And so I'd start talking to him about, well, if your sister's a director, she's in film, let's say I write a book, and start engaging him that way, who would play your part. So then when he was clean for 3 months, and that'll be 3 years ago when we started the YouTube channel next month. It'll be 3 years. And it was Ben who said, Mom, you have to get the word out there. Maybe you should blog, you should do something. So we put it out to Facebook. Hey, this is what we want to do. Any great platforms? And Spirit to Live, the YouTube channel, started.
Spirit to Live, why did you choose that name? It's a powerful one. Why did you choose it?
For a number of reasons. First, spirit to me encompasses not only who you are, it's also the energy that you put out into this world. I'm all about mind, body, spirit. And so Spirit to Live, because there was a time when Ben just wanted to die. And so there's that side to it, keeping that will to live.
Yes.
So it means a lot to us.
And what's so powerful about your YouTube channel, and that I think is so incredible, is that Ben's there with you as well. And with the good, the bad, and the ugly, you share very authentically, which I think is so important. You know, we talk a lot in the media about mental health and addiction, but what's actually really happening for families is a completely different story.
Yeah.
And can you share just briefly how, the impact that YouTube channel is having, because you are sharing the real?
The reality is, I am not alone. People have reached out from all over the world. People within our community who don't even share with their own family. And that to me is powerful, because they're bringing their story to me. And I'm able to say, this is what I've done. I will never tell people what to do, because everybody's journey is different. It's not linear. This is my journey, and this is what worked for me.
Right.
And
having that sense of community, a non-judgmental community where, that takes courage, Sandra, for you too, and that's what really blows me away in watching you. But still keeping your composure as a mother, and clearly a loving mother to your son in these videos, it really does open the dialogue for others. So we're going to come back, because we've got a lot more to talk about with Sandra. We're going to talk about self-care made simple. How are we going to actually help to take care of the loved ones who are dealing with loved ones that are an addict? And more importantly, what resources are there out there? Although we need more. We'll be back here at Better Together as One, so stay tuned.